Okay, well, this is kind of a fun problem, or maybe it's not that fun. It's unusual, which I thought it would be interesting to go through it. Because we're talking about alternating series, and you just get so used to thinking of alternating series having that minus 1 to the end, because, of course, the sign is alternate. Well, this series doesn't have a minus 1 to the end, but it's still an alternating series, okay? And you would be expected to recognize that, rather than, thinking that it's all series of all positive terms. So let's figure out exactly what is going on in this series. What I've got there at the top that's giving me my alternating sign is that sign of n plus n pi over 2. So let's see. For n equals 1, sine of n pi over 2, this is going to be sine of pi over 2, right? So that's 1. For n equals 2, I've got 2 pi over 2, right? So this is just sine of pi. This guy's 0. Sine of 3 pi over 2 is going to be negative 1. And then for n equals 4, sine of 4 pi over 2, that's 2 pi. And then it's going to continue, right? Because we're going around the circle. And we're starting here, bump, 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 bump. And then we just keep going as n goes up. Okay? So if I'm right, look, half of the terms are actually 0. Right? So all of the even terms are going to be 0. Only the odd terms are going to be left. Okay? So really, what is this going to be? I'm just going to write down a bunch of them. So I have 1 over 1 factorial, so that's just 1, minus plus 0, minus 1 over 3 factorial, plus 0, plus 1 over 5 factorial, plus 0, minus 1 over 7 factorial, plus 0, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, in order to write this in a way where I can even use my test, I need to figure out how to put it, what my Bn is, because it's not clear from the way they gave you the problem what Bn really is. Now that I've written it down here, I can kind of figure it out, right? Because I can go, looks like I'm only getting my odd ones back. So remember, so for even, you can do 2n. Odd, you can do 2n minus 1 or 2n plus 1. I'm going to go with 2n minus 1 in this situation because I want to start with the term n equals 1. So if I start with n equals 1, putting 1 there, I get 1, right? So I'm going to start with n equals 1 minus 1. And I've got 2n minus 1 factorial. And okay, this is not quite right because this is n. This has to be n minus 1 or n plus 1, right? Because when n equals 1, I have to have the positive 1. So I had to do a little bit of work before I could come up with the formula. So you see what we have here is odd numbers only. Now I know what my Bn is. So now I can go ahead and look at my alternating series test with Bn being 1 over 2n minus 1 factorial. Okay? Now, and then you just go ahead and do the usual thing. And this is actually pretty easy once you get to this point because Bn plus 1 is going to be 1 over 2n plus 1 factorial, right, which is going to be less than 1 over 2n minus 1 factorial, since, right, 2n plus 1 factorial is clearly greater than 2n minus 1 factorial, right? 5 factorial is greater than 3 factorial. Okay, so Bn is decreasing. Okay, and limit, I'm going to write it over here, of this thing is 0. Because you're getting a 1 over infinity again, right? This factorial, by the way, it's important to remember when we're doing a series, because we get factorials in them all the time. Factorial grows higher than anything, right? Factorial grows really, really fast, really big. Really big, really fast. So if you've got a factorial in the bottom, that guy's going to 0 pretty fast. And you can just write that. You don't need to do anything fancy. Okay, so therefore, so limit's decreasing. Bn is decreasing, the limit's 0. So my series converges by alternating series test. But if I just looked at the formula, I might not even have thought, oh, wait, is it an alternating series? I'm just like, okay, sine of whatever, right? But no. So if you have something like that, sine, cosine, etc., just write it out. It was helpful. I found it helpful to write out those first few terms, and just figure out what it looks like that, and then try to come up with the formula. Because otherwise, I don't know what else you can do.